Okay, part two of this. So, I mean, this case is really rare. I had no idea they made these back then. I thought, well, 'cause this case I saw the newegg.com reviews. It was like late 2000s. I mean, I thought it was based on the AOPEN HX95. Yes, AOPEN HX95. It was a horizontal styling and body was very similar. But, but I looked inside, like, they have those date codes on the metal underside or whatever, on the plastic, but it says 1998, so, yeah, well, it's a shame this remake, with the black paint, well, it came in beige and black also, but I guess there was no black version back then, probably not, because it was the 90s, it was predating style. This industrial box was computers. You look at, like, German workforce regulations, it's part of the reason why. Yeah, so the thing is, these re-releases came with the worst quality paint jobs with metal I've ever seen on a case. Flakes off so easy, like you put something on it or whatever. So I thought repaint it. Same with the beige version, but this classic version has a durable paint job. In fact, this was a smoker's machine, so this was, original paint, but it's just so, there's like rust here. You see this little whitish, what's around it is like old tar. I tried rubbing alcohol and stuff on it, but I kind of wonder what it was. It says SCPC. Well, when I remember reading online, whatever, cigarette smoking in front of a computer, it helps accelerate yellowing, I think. Creative. I thought those are more like, CD drive with sound card combos, not standalone, but I don't know, we can look it up sometime. But yeah, leave with the phone down, I can turn this thing around and we can look inside now. See how it looks different from the other case. Well, if you watch my previous video, you'll see that, have the vents on top and fans. It's like, I think 60 millimeter ones. And whereas this one has nothing on the top, but a much better paint job. Has, punch out things we want to add, like, because this case is so old, it can have an AT or ATX motherboard. So you can punch out your parallel port, serial port, game port, longer style, older style like serial port. But yeah, here's the IO shield. I took off the original screws. They were kind of rusty. Yeah, this thing was probably left in the garage, just poorly taken care of, but it didn't get scratched up, really solid, but people left other things. There's some rust here, probably got some sandpaper. Well, it's gonna be all covered up in that unicorn for, or polar bear. I'm not sure about unicorn because it might not sell, because, I don't know, it's usually a guy thing, computers. Much as all due respect, I have seen some cross-dressing guys, on YouTube. Pretty cool. Good that they're expressing themselves. Alright, let's open this old coffin of a case. It's actually quite easy, sturdy, but I mean for one piece, because that was all 90s design pretty much, or millennial. But yeah, so it comes off. Let me read that for you. September 23rd, 1998 looks like. Manufactured for the top. Well, here's the insides. So this case originally, this one, it's, we might as well compare it. Oh man, hold on, this is tight. Coffin lid. Okay. There's nothing in here really. But yeah, I threw it out, but there was a bar across here also, which, as like this one, supplied hard drive screw on, but also a little hole for like a plastic fan duct or something like that. I put in a fan here and stuff, so pretty similar design and stuff. So when I was on eBay, the description said, don't know who made this computer case, but average, mediocre wear for its age. So I looked up, well, when I bought this case years ago, it said HEC CompuCase. I think it's a 7106BB, if I remember correctly. You could check if I'm right or wrong. I just saw the BFG sticker look nice. No relation. Has that late 2000s look, like HGPC when it's all blacked out like this. I just love it. But so yeah, this is that, because I mean, cases commonly came with power supplies included back in those days. So yeah, it's got to be an HEC that was still making them in the late 90s and 2000s. Yeah, that's the power supply originally. I peered inside the side of it. I saw a bulging cap. Well, it was not taken care of. Smoker machine. This hard drive has no relation. I just simply stuck it in here. You know, I had it lying around to transport over to our lab, you know, part stuff. But yeah, we saw on the top of the case, you saw that rust spots. Well, they also dipped into here. It was not from someone's hand like I thought. Like messy, oily rose on the hands. Gasoline car, you know, dirty greaser, mechanic guy, who knows what. But yeah, that unscrews. There's a CD drive here. Yeah, I like these horizontal cases. You know, back in the day they were space savers. You put the monitor on top, your old beefy CRT. It's cool we have another horizontal machine. This is the 46 IBM. You know, you probably saw some of our videos. Real Model M, clicky keyboard, cool stuff. So I just always wanted to get this thing fixed, and well, yeah, because failed paint project, mess. But yeah, well, by the way, I'll tell you in a minute, but yeah, pretty much no cooling. Like, sure, it has this, you know, this is for full length ISA expansion cards. But where's a bracket for a fan? Oh wait, I guess I do see a couple of screw holes. I guess they are screw holes, but why don't these screw on the bottom too? But front fan attachment or whatever. But well, with all the rarity of this case, I wasn't really looking so much on the condition. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try, like, I don't know, Lysol wipes or something to get rid of the cigarette smell, and then it's gonna be because we're gonna build into like a Syrix 5x86, you know, that machine that's in my older videos. Yeah, it turns out I think we're gonna sell it, because my buddy here, he wants really one Windows, he wants just one Windows 95 machine. Yes, Windows 95 machine, and that's the Pentium MX down here. And then we have this special machine because it's cool, with the 46, running 95 also, because DOS and people are kind of tricky, but yeah. Well, we'll keep you updated, and parts in here. Toss this old power supply. And all right, stay tuned.